What car should I use today? The P1 out of those two. I don't actually, even though I know the order of all the things, when I look at that, I don't really know what the things are. The first thing's a gear symbol, but it's top speed. The second thing looks like a speedo, but it's acceleration. Third thing must be handling, and the last nitro. Must be very hard for novices to the game to know what those numbers mean. Right. I've got 3 topics in my head that I'm bursting to talk to you guys about, and I really want to put it in a decent video. Part of me is thinking about robots and Asimov's laws. Part of me is thinking about black holes. Part of me is thinking about interdimensional travel. I'm not sure where to start. If I talk about black holes and interdimensional travel, I won't win many. Oh no, he's just crashed, so I can have a talk about interdimensional travel. Okay. So if there's a multiverse, I'm a theoretical physicist, but I can't remember any of the physics I did at uni. It's, 18 years since, I don't know how many years it is, 17 years since I finished university. I did maths and theoretical physics, but I'm more a dreamer. I like the big questions. I don't really like doing the work. So I did find doing a degree in maths very tough because it's a lot of work, and I was hoping just to sit there and know the answers, because at school maths was very easy. Maths at university is much more complex, much deeper than you can ever imagine just doing school level maths. But anyway, if there are an infinite number of dimensions, number of dimensions, and there's one where everything's happening, then when I dream, am I just looking at another dimension? That's the question I often start with in my head. Because if I'm looking at something in a dream, however crazy it is, there is a dimension where that's actually happening now. If the multiverse theory is right, and that there's a dimension where everything's happening and it's happening all at once. I just watched a program on black holes. Oh no, I won't jump to the black holes yet. I'm still on the interdimensional travel. Now, these dimensions, what's the difference between these dimensions? Are we in a numbered dimension, or are they... Oh, this is hard for me to express. I don't believe a dimension is a specific singular thing. It's more like a blurry line to the next one, because the difference between one universe and another universe, if only one single decision changes those two universes, is not much, and in essence they're the same thing up until the point that one decision is different. So what do I think? How do I explain this? So I see it like blotting paper, like ink on blotting paper. Every time an event happens, it spreads across multiple dimensions. And then the thought that if you make a decision in one dimension, there might be another way you make another decision. Then when you make a decision, are you actually traveling between dimensions? Because there's no difference subjectively between the act of making a decision or moving to another dimension where you made a different decision. The two options are: you can't make decisions because it's just chemistry in your body choosing for you, or you can make decisions, and when you make decisions you're actively deciding to change which dimension you live in. So my brain started believing all this stuff after doing a physics degree, and I'm dreaming a lot. And I thought maybe one day, because all time changes when you're dreaming as well. So when you're dreaming, time slows down. You might fall asleep for 10 minutes and feel like you dreamed a 3-week holiday in Spain. I've fallen asleep for 10 minutes and had 6 months of memories implanted in my head of being in Vietnam, and I've never even been to Vietnam. And the memories are still in my head. Nearly 16 years later, I've still got these clear memories of Vietnam, but I've never been to Vietnam. But all these beliefs I was having about dimensions, about dreams, about making decisions, and about traveling into other dimensions and controlling your own universe led me somewhere which I've just forgotten because the race has just started and I should focus for a second. Damn SVs. So I used to think if I can, in a dream, see another dimension or universe and alter time in a way that time can, in an instant in our reality here, you can live a lifetime in a dream. I thought I could transcend or ascend and move to another universe by focusing enough or becoming lucid in my dreams. Can I get past this guy? I need to take the jump. So yeah, I thought I could leave this universe by the power of thought. And so travel between dimensions, however you want to put it, just through thought. And it still doesn't seem that obscure to me. And now I was just watching a program on black holes. There's a new Netflix documentary on black holes, and they've done some really creative animation sequences inside it. Oh, there's so much in it. But they never talked about dimensions. They mentioned that it poses the question about life and death, trying to get to the other side of a black hole. But they didn't talk about, they talk about an information paradox, the fact that information can go in a black hole but not come out. And the quest to solve this paradox, that it's not really the case. There is information coming out of a black hole, and it's Hawking radiation. And they were saying, but all this information is just random. It doesn't tell you what's inside the black hole, and that's not right. That messes with physics. But what if the information, so the sum of all the information coming out of a black hole might not represent what went in it, but if you consider the sum of the information coming out of all the black holes across the multiverse put together, then maybe it does, because stuff's moving between dimensions when it goes through a black hole. Gravity's that particle. The graviton is a particle that they were looking for in particle accelerators to try and explain why gravity isn't as strong as you'd expect it to be. I've lost this race. And I've been under the belief for ages that this graviton particle is disappearing to other dimensions, so it might be the particle we can actually use to communicate with other dimensions in the near future by sending them messages in binary using graviton pulses. Once we witness them in a particle accelerator and then know how to create them in a controlled manner. Right, let's try and win this race, because I want to get further than level 7. I don't want to meet any more Aventador SVs. Oh, that was bad. He's got a shockwave ready, I don't. But I'm going to get one. No, I'm not. I should have overspun on the landing to get a shockwave back and try and catch him. It's late for me. I just had a nap and woke up and thought I want to talk to you about dimensions. And I haven't explained myself very clearly. Oh, he didn't charge his nitro enough. Gave me an opportunity to catch. Oh, he's spinning though now. That means he is charging his nitro. I've got to take the jump, even though I hate this jump, because I might go off the track. I'm going touch. Oh no! Damn. I've only got to level 3 and I've lost 2. And it's not from talking, because I was winning when I was talking at the beginning. Now I'm not winning when I try and focus. I should have spun on a couple of those last jumps. I'm a bit too conservative with my 360s off jumps. You can hear when they press their nitro in the sound effect. Really clear when you wear headphones. And I have to wear damn! I have to wear headphones for the microphone. Well, I don't have to. I choose to use a microphone that involves wearing headphones. Slowed down too much there. I mistimed the perfect nitro over the little bit of grass. I want TouchDrive to cut that corner tighter in the future. It's a good trap in multiplayer though. Tilt players and tap to steer players often go on my inside when the TouchDrive goes too wide, but it's not enough room for them to overtake, and I 360 them. I want you to think about the thing that I said about making a decision or traveling between dimensions and whether they're actually different. If a dimension's different because someone made a different decision there, then when they made that decision, they could have just traveled between dimensions, and then the dimensions don't need to change as such. It's just subjective. It's relative to the observer. The dimension didn't need to move. It'd be easier for the person, the soul, to move rather than everything else. And then it poses the question, if I believe the dimensions are like blotting paper, like actions and events are blotted across multiple dimensions, that barrel isn't worth taking a lot of the time. If things are blotted, so if this blotting paper thing is right in my head, I can't really explain it better than blotting paper and ink on blotting paper, then it's not another me in another dimension. That is me. And it's the same soul. And part of me crosses over with other dimensions, but part of me is unaware of the other me because it's distant, but it's still me. And there's an infinite number of dimensions where I don't exist, but there's an infinite where I do. And in those infinite where I do, all my dreams have come true in one of them. Bad, good and bad. Right, level 6. We got past the hiccup. Save Myanmar. I don't know from what. I'm sure there's 2 different opinions on what would save it. But maybe if you call it Myanmar and don't call it any of the other names, that means what side you're on. I don't know. Oh, don't hit the ice. What is that? Like a hot dog stand? My car would have annihilated a hot dog stand, and now I'm being caught up because I didn't have my nitro. Oh, but he's in a... Oh, damn that hot dog stand. What was it doing? Oh, my car was going so smoothly, and I was... Oh... That's what this game does. When you do too good a lap, it punishes you with those obstacles in the thing, and I forget about them with TouchDrive because you don't, it normally... Oh, don't you dare. Just got a chance here on this corner because he did the same as that other guy, but he's... No, I'm out. Gotta spin like crazy. No. My race is over. Myanmar has won the day. What did I get to? Level 5. That's so bad. What do I get for it? Please give me a blueprint. 1 blueprint. Damn. And wait. Oh, 15 hours. Good luck, guys. I'm madder than you.